They call him Hurricane. Hurricane Higgins. A quiet man. A confident man. You'd never notice him in a crowd, but in his own twilight world, Hurricane Higgins is almost a god.
From Accrington, Alex Higgins.
In the green-based arenas of big-time snooker, where enthusiasts throng to watch the giants duel for high stakes, Hurricane Higgins is the hottest thing to explode on the sporting scene since Cassius Clay electrified the boxing world by flooring Sonny Liston. Hurricane Higgins is only 22 years old, but already he has all the ingredients of a top-class competitor. He's cold and dedicated, he's got judgment, nerve and flair, but most important of all, he has ambition. For Hurricane Higgins wants to be the man, the champ, the king. And he knows his time is coming soon, the time when he may become the finest snooker player in the world. Hurricane was born in Belfast, but he lives in Accrington, Lancashire. Every day he practices hard in the smoky atmosphere of a club near his home. His timing and precision are practically faultless. He almost seems to defy the laws of nature, giving the balls a life of their own, as if each single one is obeying his command. They call him Hurricane because he can break a frame and pocket every ball inside 4 minutes, a feat that used to take that great snooker immortal Joe Davis more than twice as long. But what makes Hurricane Higgins extraordinary is his youth. He challenges and defeats players twice his age, men with a lifetime's experience under their belts.
If you were to compare yourself with a sportsman in a more popular sport, who would you choose?
No doubt, Muhammad Ali.
See yourself as a Cassius Clay, do you?
Yes. Or a Georgie Best, one of the two.
You know, you've been consistently beating men who are many years your senior and who should have had far more experience than you've had. What do you think you've got that makes you special?
I think God gave me a gift, and I've dedicated myself to that gift, which is getting and practiced every day. I've been known to practice 10 hours a day, you know. Although these days, with travelling so much, I only get 2 or 3 hours a day.
This is travelling for the games that you play,
yeah,
of course.
The exhibitions and tournaments during the night time. Yeah.
Well, what about practice? I mean, do you do the old Joe Davis trick of practicing the same move again and again and again?
I think that's rubbish.
Do you?
I just play a game, and I play a lot of games.
Back into the talking position before you do it. So. It strikes me that it's a curious kind of sport for you to go for because it's not that popular in a professional sense. I mean, how did it all begin?
Actually, well, it was our school dinner money we used to spend. Instead of dinners, we had a Mars bar and a Coca-Cola and a game of snooker. And if you had sixpence left, you'd play for a tenner a game.
Did you find at that time that you were good? I mean, were you aware of it from the start?
Well, as I say, about after the first 2 years, I became professional. I used to make 40, 50 breaks at 14. And I can remember most weekends when I got my pocket money, I'd go up and join the snooker players of about 25, 30, 40 years of age, and I used to play with them. I used to do my money in regular, never used to win. But then after a while I became very good. It was difficult, you know, because I'd never played snooker by sort of Queensberry rules before, you know. I'd been used to touching balls with my hand, and that's a foul stroke. So when I got used to all these snags and difficulties, I just started winning, you know. These chaps they were in, the chaps on this table, one of them was the All-Ireland champion at the time, and there was a chap who was a semi-finalist. After about 6 months, it became so easy. They got starts, 40, 50 points at the start of the game. And I thought to myself, if they can do so well in the Irish Championship, I'll win it. So anyway, I entered the championship, and I found out the bets on these events. So I went round to a local bookmaker and got the odds of 50 to 1, and had some money on.
On yourself?
Yeah. And I won that easy enough. I won the Irish All-Ireland Championship easy enough. when you play well, when you feel well in yourself, you can do anything. Well, I find I can, you know. I can play a shot 5 or 6 different ways. It all depends how I feel.
Come on, then, it's your shot. How would you sum up your position in the snooker world today?
I would say at this time I'm in the top 2. And after next week in Birmingham, I think I'll be the top 1.
Professional snooker is a sport that has been largely ignored by all but the most dedicated of followers. Hurricane Higgins, if he achieves his ambition, may change all that. Who knows? He could bring to snooker the same air of glamour and appeal that George Best has given to soccer.